morning, everyone. And today we're doing Pilates, mat Pilates, for about 45 minutes. And I'm just going to give a minute or two for people to join in. If you've never done Pilates before, or this is for everyone, every day is different, do what you can. Make sure you're only doing what's right for your body. Skip exercises that aren't right for you. And a safe place is to always just come back into a child's pose or any kind of stretch or rest position that's right for you. So we're going to just give a few more seconds before we begin. All you need is a mat, and Pilates has 6 principles. The one principle that is easy to get is breathing. So maybe just take a moment now to just practice that. As you're sitting or laying on your mat, however you want it to be, just take a nice deep breath in and then exhale. So make your breath deep, make it deliberate. Feel your lungs expanding on the front, on the sides, and on the back. So some exercises are cued with a breath in Pilates. Not all exercises are. However, that doesn't mean that you don't make a breathing pattern on the other exercises. So some exercises are cued specifically as breathing exercises, especially on the exhale. Because when we go into a certain position, our organs can help drive the last bit of stale air out of our lungs. And Joseph Pilates said that we don't exhale all of the stale air out of our lungs, and so that's where that emphasis comes in. So when I don't cue your breath, that doesn't mean you're not breathing. You're still breathing deep and deliberate. Your breathing helps you concentrate. It helps you have control, which are another 2 principles of Pilates. Okay, so we're going to begin. We don't have a lot of time to sort of relax and rest in Pilates, so when we do, I always say just enjoy it, okay? All right, so we actually going to start seated today, and we're just going to grab the back of the legs, and you're just going to grab the legs to help extend the spine. The elbows are wide. You're sitting up nice and tall. The crown of the head is pressing up to the ceiling. Take a deep breath, inhale. And then exhale and just tuck your chin and kind of like tuck your pelvis, relax through your body, allow your body to come down. Just relaxing, you don't even have to worry about scooping the belly, you're just feeling the difference. And then as you come up, you can restack the spine, sit up tall, elbows wide, and then exhale and just allow your body to melt down. You're just holding onto your legs, elbows are wide, and then sitting up nice and tall again. Alright, so we're going to stay with this movement, but now, when you go down, I want you to tuck your pelvis under, scoop your belly a lot, and release your arms. So pull tight through the belly now. Take the pelvis and press it away. You can grab the back of your legs and come back up. Go again. Tuck your chin, tuck your pelvis, and pull the belly in now. As you lengthen away, lengthen your spine. Your arms can stay behind the legs, but come off if you can. And then you can grab them. Elbows are wide and sit up tall. If you don't need the legs, bring your arms away. We'll do that twice more. Tuck your chin, tuck your pelvis, wheel your pelvis, scoop your belly. Scoop, scoop, scoop. And then come on up, restacking, sit up tall. One more time. Tuck, wheel the pelvis under, scoop your belly, try to lengthen your spine. And come on up. Good, so we're just going to take one arm across the leg, other arm comes to the back, sit up tall, puff up your chest, look behind you, and switch. Good, we're going to roll ourselves all the way down now. Tuck your pelvis under, scoop your belly. You can walk your feet close to your bum, and you're going to lay all the way down onto the mat. And then we're just going to take our arms above the chest. Inhale a deep breath. Exhale, bring your arms towards your feet, curl the spine and lift up, reach. Bring your arms up, lower, and come back down. Do that again, just twice more. We're setting up for the 100. So bring your arms forward and down, lift your head, curl your spine, and look towards your navel or your pubic bone. Reach your arms. Reach your arms up. Don't change anything in your body. Reach your arms back down and lower down. One more time. Scoop the belly, mount the ribs, reach the arms, lift the head, curl the spine. Keep your body still, but just move the arms. And then start to pump. So we're going for 100 pumps. However, you could do 10, you could do 20 and take a break. If you'd like to make it harder, you'd lift your legs. Harder, extend your legs, and harder, lower them to your working level. So what we're going to do for about 3 last breaths. So let's keep pumping. Inhale for 5, and exhale. Inhale, scoop the belly, try your best to lengthen the spine, and exhale. If you like, we're going to move the legs for the last 3. Lower, 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 and lift, lift, lift up. Don't lower your legs too much that your lower back lifts off the mat. Keep pumping the arms vigorous. And one more. Inhale, and exhale. Good. You can lower your arms, you can lower your legs. We'll go to the roll-up. Bring your legs together. Move your arms over your chest. So we're going to do the same thing that we did. We're going to curl up, look down, grab your legs, elbows wide, and we're going to straighten the legs and reach forward, scooping the belly. To come back, if you're able to keep your legs long, do it. Roll down through the spine, scoop the belly all the way down, arms reach back. You can bend your knees if you like, arms reach up. Come up, curl up. You can grab your legs, you can open your elbows, let your legs lengthen. Now, if you don't need the help of the legs, we'll do the last 3 without it. Tuck your tailbone under, arms reach back, arms reach up, tuck your chin, and come on up and reach. Rounding the back, scooping the belly. 2 more, rolling down, bone by bone. Try to lengthen the spine as you go down. And up, tuck the chin, coming up. Try to lengthen the spine as you come up. And one more time, keeping the belly scooped. And up, tuck, and reach and stretch. So we're going to come all the way down, bring the arms next to you on the side, and we're going to bend the knees. So we're going to bend the knees and let the knees fall wide and in. Out and in a few times. Now, if you want to, you can actually put your hands on your hips because we're just going to bring awareness to the hips. So lower down your knees and up. Now, just do one leg down and up. And as you lower the leg down, don't let the hips shift. Keep them still and stable. Down and up. Noticing the opposite hip. Switch sides. Lower the leg. Don't let this hip lift off. Keep the pelvis still. Even if it's a little shift, try to still the pelvis. 2 more. And now we're going to go to one-leg circles. So think about what we just practiced. You're going to extend your leg if you can, and the other leg comes up to the ceiling. The arms are going to go down. This leg is in a Pilates stance. You're going to circle a leg across the body, around and up. Now, you don't have to make the circle big. Try to keep the pelvis from shifting. Let's do 3, 2, and reverse. Down, across, and up. Around and up. 3, 2, and 1. Switch legs. The leg that's on the mat, you can flex the foot. The leg that's up, you can turn into a Pilates turnout. And we'll move across the body, around and up. Remember, don't let the pelvis move as you move the leg. Keep it still as you can. 2 and up, 1 reverse. Down, across and up, around and up. 3, scooping the belly, 2 and 1. You can bring yourself up any way you like. And pick up your hips to move to the front of your mat for rolling like a ball. So grab behind the legs to start. Tuck your chin, scoop your belly. So don't just hold yourself here up, but see if you can actually pull a scoop into your belly. Shoulders can come down, and we're gonna find balance. And then when you're ready, tuck your pelvis under, scoop, 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 roll back to roll up. And then go again after you found your balance, scooping the belly. Tuck the pelvis, roll back to come up. If you want to make it harder, grab your ankles and make your ball tighter. Scoop the belly. Roll back and roll up. Now roll back. You are rolling to your back. You're not rolling on your neck or your head, but see if you can roll, pulling the hips back. So pull the hips to the back and then pull them to the front. 2 more. Keep the belly scooped. Try to lift up with your core. 1 more time. Good. So we're going to lengthen the legs here. Let's pick up the hips and move them back on the mat and lengthen your legs here. So we're going to take the hands behind the head, one on top of the other, and we're going to do our mini, I forgot what it's called, maybe I'll remember it. Hands pressing into the head. We're going to lengthen and hinge, and then you're going to bring your elbows forward. You're going to tuck your tailbone under, and you're going to dive your head forward, and then you're going to reset and sit up tall. And the elbows are going to come wide. So we'll do that again. Hinge a little bit. Maybe the second one or the third one, because we're just going to do 3, you hinge a little more. Tuck your tailbone under, tuck your chin, roll yourself forward, elbows coming in, and then sit up tall. It's our last one. Elbows go wide. Push your hands into your head and your head into your hands. Hinge back, and then tuck the pelvis, tuck the chin, and roll yourself forward. Let's reverse. So let's reverse, and it's called neck pull. I forgot the name. So we're going to reverse that. Bring your elbows in, tuck your chin, dive forward, come all the way back, hold, extend, 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 and open the elbows, and then sit up tall. Let's do it again. Elbows move in, dive yourself forward, tuck your chin, roll yourself back, tucking the tailbone, hold, and then extend, extend, and open. Hinge up. 1 more time. And you're keeping the knees as bent as you need to. Elbows in, roll forward, tuck the tailbone under, roll forward back as you like. Extend the middle spine, the upper spine, open the elbows, and hinge. Good. So we're going to roll ourselves back, and as we do that, we're going to go for a single leg stretch. So grab the leg as you roll yourself onto the mat, elbows wide, shoulders down, pull and switch. And switch. Now, as you do this exercise, single leg stretch, imagine you're squeezing a circle or a ball in between your inner thighs to engage powerhouse. Pull and switch. Switch. 4, belly scoop. 3, 2, double leg stretch. Before we do double leg stretch, pull your knees in and lower your head. Take a rest. Come back up. Extend the legs. Lower, pull knees into the chest, elbows wide. Extend the legs again. Pull in. Let's add the arms if you'd like. Anywhere. They can go all the way back. Circle the arms in. 3 more times. Extend and reach. Pull the arms, pull the legs in with the hands. 2. Keeping the belly scooped in opposition as you extend. Put the head down and take a rest. So here we go for scissors. One leg's going to come down. We're going to come up. We're going to pull, 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 and then switch sides. So let's try that again. Grab the back of the leg, elbows wide, pull, pull, pull. As you pull in, you're trying to widen your elbows. You're trying to lengthen the spine. Scoop the belly. 1 more time for the setup. Elbows wide. Scoop the belly. Draw the inner thighs together. Now, let's bring the legs both up. Grab behind one leg. Lift the head. Curl the spine. Pull, pull, pull. And switch. Switch. So the elbows are wide. You're pulling to stretch the back of the leg. You're trying to engage the inner thighs, scooping your belly in opposition. If you have your head looking at your feet, look down at your pubic bone and switch. 4 and 3, scoop the belly. 2 and 1. Good. Lower and lift. Hands are going to come behind the head, or hands come underneath the small of the back. Lengthen your legs. Press your heels together and then lower to lengthen and lift. Your hands are behind your head, elbows wide. Lower to lengthen the legs and lift. Stretch your legs long and lift. Squeezing the inner thighs. And lift. 2. And last one here. Belly pull tight. And crisscross. So let's start with our head down. One shoulder comes towards the opposite knee and the opposite leg extends. Lower. Other side. Pick your shoulder up. Try to bring your shoulder towards your knee as opposed to your elbow. Try to keep your elbows wide if you're able to. And down and rest. Other side. And rest. And if you feel like you can just go straight through without the rest, take the rest out. And we'll do about 10 more. Elbows are wide. 9. 8. Now squeeze your inner thighs together. Squeeze your belly. 6. 5. 4. Lift the shoulders. 2. And 1. All right, rock yourself up for forward spine stretch. Your legs can be bent. Sit up tall. Your legs can be extended. Arms reach forward. We're going to tuck our chin in. Reach forward. Try to scoop your belly and lengthen the middle back, the upper back. As you round your back, stretch, 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 and sit up tall. Now this is a breathing exercise. So exhale as you reach forward. Inhale as you come up tall. You're trying to create a C shape with your spine. You're trying your best to make a C with the spine and lengthen the middle and the upper back. Trying your best. Tuck your chin. Last 2. And one more time. We'll do open leg rocker, prep, and then if you want to, we'll rock. So you're going to grab your ankles, one knee bends and then the other. Now push the balls of the foot into the mat and try to think about lifting, lengthening through the spine and scooping the belly. Then lift up to balance. Still maintaining the scoop. We're going to extend one leg. If you can, it's in line with your shoulder. And bend, other leg. So scooping through the belly, lengthening through the spine. If you feel comfortable, we're going to do both legs. So don't collapse in. Lengthen the spine, lift the chest. If you felt like you wanted to roll, you can try. Don't roll on your head. Roll by initiating with the tuck of the pelvis. And then allow your body to roll back to roll up. Now, a little trick is to bend the knees. So if you want to try, extend the legs. Tuck the tailbone under to roll back, to roll up. Bend the knees if you need to. Some days are better than others. Some days you just need to make the modification. Maybe today is one of those days for me. Let's just do one more. Good. Now bring the legs together. If you decide to keep the legs bent, it's fine. Roll your torso down on the mat, bone by bone. Try to keep the legs still. And we're going into corkscrew. I'm going to move my whole body. We're going into corkscrew. Extend the legs, press the heels together. Move your legs to one side, circle down, around, and up. And then to reverse it. Side, around, and up. Think about lengthening your legs out long from the hip joint. Press the heels together. 3. Scoop the belly. 2. And 1. Arms come up. Rock yourself up to seated for soul. So the arms are going to come to the peripheral, just in front of the shoulders, and your legs are either bent or lengthened. Twist. Turn your head so your ears towards your thigh. Bring your hand across, sweeping across the body, and try to bring your pinky towards your little toe. This arm can come, reach back, or it can lower. Sit up tall. Inhale. This is a breathing exercise. Exhale. Twist. Tuck the chin. Turn the head and reach for 3, 2, 1. Now try your best to keep your hips from moving. 3, 2, 1. If the arm in the back is okay with it, you can bat it up. And remember, exhale. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Scoop the belly. Don't let those feet move, so stay active in the feet by flexing them. Last 2. And last one here. And sit up tall. Good. So we're going to come into a mermaid stretch. And we're going to do it kneeling today, if that's okay with you. So I'm going to have to come back here. So we're going to kneel, and I'm going to have to move my camera a little back. So come find your mat, and if you decide you want to, you're going to pad your mat, okay? So padding your mat is a great way for your knees to feel padded. So you just double up like that. How far do I need to be away? All right, that's just great. I'm going to have to turn my camera away. But before I turn my camera, let's just begin. So you're going to reach one arm up to your ear, and you're going to bring yourself up and over into a stretch. Don't dump the weight. I'm going to turn my camera back again. I think it dumped down for me now. Okay, how are you doing with your stretches? We're in a kneeling position. One arm came up. You reached across and over. And then switch to the other side. So you try to create the C shape with your spine. And imagine you're trying to lengthen your spine. You're like a flag with that torso. Let's just do one more because you guys did extras here. Okay, great. So in the kneeling position, I'm going to turn to the side. You're going to try to be up tall with your ear in line with your ribs, in line with your hips. So try to find that. And then you're going to reach your arms forward. We're going to hinge back. So you're hinging from your knees into a quad stretch. You're coming up. We're going to bring the arms over the head. Don't push the hips forward. Don't let the ribs escape. Come back. Hinge from the knees for a quad stretch. Come up. Arms reach up, scooping the belly a lot. Let's do 4 more of those. Try to relax your shoulders. Scoop the belly. Hinging back. Try to not arch the back. And here, stay long, lifted through the spine. And 3. Keep the belly scooped. 2. Keep those inner thighs engaged by squeezing them gently together. And last 1. Good. So we're going to come down into side lying position. So you're going to lie on the mat on the side. Your torso is at the back end of the mat, and your legs are hinged forward. You're going to pick the top leg up hip height, and the bottom leg is going to be a stabilizing leg. We're going to kick front back. So you're going to kick your leg front and kick your leg back. And if you can, it's 2 kicks. So we've got big, small, kick, 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 kick. Scoop the belly, pull the ribs in, and lengthen your spine. 4. And try to stay, that bottom leg, try to press the heel into the mat to help stabilize. 2 and 1. Okay, we're doing it up, down. Kick the leg up, and then squeeze the inner thighs as you lengthen the legs down. Back up, squeezing the inner thighs. Try to lengthen your leg as you lower it. 3, 2, and 1. Small circles for 5, and reverse. Inner thigh, kick the leg up, stamp the foot down, reach through and grab your ankle if you can, otherwise reach through the front. Bring that bottom leg back. Now lift the bottom leg with a flexed foot. Up, 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 lower, lower, lower. As you lift, try to squeeze your inner thighs towards each other. 3, lower, lower, lower. Flex the foot and press through the heel. 2, and hold it up. Circles. 5, 4. Come on, make these big. 3, 2, reverse your circles. Press your leg long. Squeeze your inner thighs together. 3, 2, and 1. Release your leg. You're going to take this arm to the front, and you're going to take your hips and let them fall back. You're going to reach the top knee towards your arm as you reach this hand towards your foot. And extend the arm and the leg, and reach, and extend, and come up. Now, you're reaching this knee sort of forward, not up towards you, so that you can really get the side body engaged. So we're going to do 3 pulses. You ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Extend. 3, 2, 1. You can always bend the bottom leg. And let's do 2 more. 3, 2, 1. And last one. And we'll take a stretch here with the leg coming into the front and your shoulder, if you want to, coming to the back. Take a deep breath. And then we're going to bring the arm back up and over, and we're coming onto our belly, and the head's going to be on the hands, and the hands are going to be flat down, palms down, and we're going to do beats. Lengthen your legs and press your heels together. Scoop your belly. Inhale and exhale. Pull the belly off the mat. Press the inner thighs together. Inhale 2 more times. And exhale. And 1 more time. And exhale. We're going to switch to the opposite side now. So you're going to just turn yourself to the other side of the mat. And I'm going to turn myself all the way over so that you can see me. So I'm turning all the way over. Torso comes to the edge of the mat. Your head is in your hand. And your legs are hinged forward. Take the top leg and turn it into a Pilates stance. And then kick front and back. The bottom leg is a good stabilizer, so use it. Kick, 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 kick. Let's go. Big, small, big, small. Scoop the belly and breathe. Pressing the inner thighs together. Big, small, big, small. Use this hand as a kickstand in the front. Last one. All right. Heels together and then up, down. Kick up and lengthen, lengthen, down. Kick up, lengthen, and up. Scoop the belly up. 3, 2. For this one, you're trying to keep your hips square. And 1. Small circles. 5, 4, 3, 2. Reverse. And 5. Stay active in that bottom leg. Inner thigh. Kick the leg up. Stand down. Reach through. Grab. Bottom leg is going to move back. Flex the foot. Lift, lift, lift. Lower, lower, lower. Try your best to keep your long spine. Don't start to round the spine. And let's do 2 more. Up, up, up. And 1 more time. Lift the leg up and hold circles for 5, 4, 3. Come on, as big as you can. 2. Reverse the circle for 5, 4. Inner thighs squeezing together. Okay. Extend the top leg. Lengthen. Bring the arm under and drop your hips back. And then we're going to lift the knee towards the arm as we reach to the foot. And stretch. And reach. And stretch. So your hips have dropped back. And remember, you're not bringing this knee to your head. You're bringing it towards the arm to try to engage the side. So if you want to, you could even put your hand right on your hip to feel those muscles engaging as you pull the knee in and out. All right, we're going to move to those pulses. You ready? 3 at the top. 1, 2, 3. Extend. Let's do 4 more. Last 2. And last 1. Good. And then we'll take our little stretch. The knee comes forward. If you want to, the arm comes to the back. Take a nice deep breath in. Good. Bring your arm up and over, and then push yourself up. And we're going back to a kneeling position. Pad up your back if you want to. Also, you can do this in a sideline position. So if you decided that you would rather be here, or you can be all the way down with this one. Okay. Otherwise, if you can, we're going to go to kneeling. Feet are about hips distance apart. Lengthen your spine. Squeeze your inner thighs together, and then we're going to extend. We're going to lower onto one side, extend one leg. You can put this arm wherever is comfortable, and we're just going to lift and lower. So you're just finding your balance. See if this feels good. If you have your hand behind your head, you can actually push your head into your hand and your hand into your head. Okay? So we're going to hold the next one at the top, wherever your top is, and we're moving front and back, front and back. And we're just going to do 6 more. Now, I'm not moving very far, but I'm really working hard. Trying to stabilize the top part of the body. 3, 2, whoop, and circles. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, reverse. Stay active through the whole body. Squeeze the inner thighs. And reset. Sit back or child's pose. If you find out that you're going to sit on your heels, deep breath, other side. Come back up onto kneeling, set it up, long spine, scoop the belly, engage the inner thighs, and then let your one arm go. Squaring the hips, extend, lift and lower just a few times slow. If you want to, you can put this hand onto your head. You can also do this with both hands on the floor. 2 more. Lengthen. Bring the leg up and hold. Any height, front, back. 4, 3, try to scoop the belly, 2, and circles for 5, 4, 3, reverse, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So we're going to go back onto our backs here. So come on onto your back and lay down. You're going to pull your knees into your chest. Elbows are wide. Flex and point. Flex and point. And we're going to bring the heels together. The knees are going to start just over the hips. And you're not going to let your spine, your pelvis shift. You're going to keep it still as we move. So if you want to slide your hands under your back, do it. Extend your legs long. Press your heels together. Bend your knees. If you'd like, you can take your hands out, extend, lift. You can reach your arms, they don't even have to come off. And you can bend and lower your head. Extend, reach, and bend. Extend, press the heels together, reach. And we're just doing 1 more for now, and then we'll add on. All right, so we're going to extend, hold, and then we'll open, close, and in. Now, how low you make your legs are up to you, because that's where the challenge might be. So if you lower your legs too low and your pelvis shifts, you don't want to do that. So let's just do for the setup 1 more time. All right, hold it. We're going to do crisscross. So your legs are extending, open, criss, and cross. So your legs are going across each other. Now, if you can lower a little bit. And then come up higher again. And then lower again. As your legs cross, squeeze your inner thighs together and come up again. Let's do 2 more. Down. And then back up. And last one. And up. Good. Bend your knees. Pull your knees into your chest again. Rock yourself up, and we're going to do teaser. So you're going to do one leg first. You're going to lift one leg. Knees are together. Get hands behind your legs. Tuck your chin. Roll yourself as far back as you want to. Come on up. Make it harder. Reach your arms. Tuck your chin. Tuck your tailbone. Roll down bone by bone. Arms can reach back. Arms reach over the chest. Tuck your chin. Reach up. 1 more time. Roll back to roll up. Hold at the top. Switch legs. Grab behind the legs if you need to. Tuck the tailbone under, roll yourself back, reach out, tuck chin, roll up. If you can keep your arms up, keep them up. And if you want to, we're going to try 2 legs. If you don't want to try 2 legs, just switch to the other side. Grab a hind, roll yourself back, roll yourself up. If you can, reach, roll yourself back, and roll up. One more time. Now we'll roll ourselves all the way down and then flip over onto your stomach for swimming and some upper back work. Okay, I'm just going to do a time check here. Great, you're looking good. So we're going to do swimming first. So you're all the way lengthened with your body, but also lengthened with your arms and your legs. Your arms can be shoulder distance apart, your legs, feet together. Lift one arm and one leg and hold, scoop the belly and switch. And switch. You can lift your head to look at the horizon as you lift your arm and the opposite leg. Up and down. Scoop the belly. And 3 more each way. 2. Keep scooping the belly, keep lengthening the arms and the legs. 1 more each way. Great. So you can turn your head, bring your arms next to you on either side, relax for a moment, take a deep breath. We'll do flight. Palms are facing upwards. Turn your head so your chin is tucked in. Inhale a deep breath. Exhale, reach your hands to your feet and just try to shoot your chest through your arms and your arms draw back. Lengthen your spine. Lower down. You can turn your head again. We'll just do 3 more. Lift, extend, try to reach your hands to your feet. Turn your head. And again. Turn your head. 1 more time. Let's add on to this. Double leg kick. So what we'll do here, grab your hands if you're able to. Otherwise, just bring your arms up. Bring your elbows and your shoulders down. We'll kick 1, 2, 3. Extend the legs. Reach the arms. If you're able to, you would have your hands together and you can reach with the hands together. Turn your head. Arms up the back, elbows and shoulders down. Kick 3, 2, 1. Extend. And lower. Kick 3, 2, 1. And again, 4 more. When you kick those heels to your butt, try your best not to let your hips lift off the mat. You want to keep them in. 2 more. Are you remembering to bring your shoulders and your elbows down? Last one. Good. So we'll take the hands down and rest with the head into the hands. And then take your hands underneath. Actually, let's do the hands a little bit forward or wherever you want to here. Legs widen. And we're just going to do a spine extension. So for now, you can start with your forearms down if you want to. Extend your spine. You could also start with your hands anywhere here to just extend the spine. Try to get your shoulders down, but just try to lengthen the spine. And we do 1 more here. Now we're going to come into a child's pose in the opposition of what we just did. So just push yourself up. You can open your knees, push your bum back, round your back. Take a deep breath. Good. You're going to come into a tabletop position. Hands are underneath your shoulders. The knees are underneath your hips. You're going to tuck the toes, scoop the belly, lift the knees up. Draw the belly and the ribs in. Lower the knees down. Do that again. Draw your shoulders and your elbows away from your ears. Lift up. Lower down. If you want to, we add on. Extend, extend. In, in. You can lower the knees down to lift back up. We're going to do 6 more. Keep lengthening your spine. Keep drawing the ribs and the hips together. We've got 3 more. You're alternating legs if you want to. Push off your hands. 2. Remember, you can always lower to lift back up. And last 1. Good. We're going to go back into a child's pose. So release that body back. You can round the back, scoop the belly. Or you can just relax in the pose. Take a deep breath either way. And come on onto your forearms. So moving your hips so they're just lower than your shoulders. Scooping the belly, push the elbows up. You're going to take the toes and tuck them. Take a deep breath. And we're just going to move one leg out and in. Same side. We'll do 5 more. If you feel like you want to challenge yourself, you lift up onto your toes. 3, 4, 5. Last one. You can either just hold the hover, take a full recovery, or half recovery, and get ready for the other side. We'll do 6 of them. You ready? All right, out and in. 1, 2. If you want to challenge even more, you don't touch down when you come out. 4. Push up the forearms, keep the belly scooped. Okay, lower all the way down. Turn your head, palms up, relax your body. Deep breath in. Now turn your head to the other side. Take a nice deep breath in. Put your hands underneath of your shoulders, tuck your toes, keep your knees down or lift them up, and push yourself up into front pull leg support. You can bring your heels together, lengthen your body. If your hips drop, lift it up. Nice deep breaths. Good. And then we're going to sit in a side position, and we're just going to do 2 mermaids here. So you're lifting your arm back up over, tee the arms, switch sides, reach. 1 more time. Good. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to put our hands behind us, and you're just going to lift the chest up and release. And lift the chest. If you want to, you can lift the hips too. And just 1 more time. So wherever you want to be, just lift up. Lift the hips too if you like. And then we switch the legs to the opposite side. So just flipping the legs over. Reach your arm up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tee the arms. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, and 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, tee the arms. Okay, now for the stretch. Just put your hands behind and lift your chest, extending the spine. If you like that hip lift as well, you're going to lift it. And lower. 2 more times. And 1 more time. Good. We're going to come over to the front of the mat for seal. So you're going to bring yourself to the front of the mat, and we're going to roll if you want to. You're going to take your hands through your legs and grab your feet. And then we're going to press our legs into our arms, press our arms into our legs. Lift up, scoop the belly, and press your feet together 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. If you want to, we'll add a roll back. So we roll back to roll up. 1, 2, 3. Tucking your tailbone under. And you're just going to do 2 more. And 1 more here. And up. Good. So you're going to release your feet, grab the back of your legs, and just roll up. Good. Take your knees, pull them into your chest, elbows wide. Look to your head to one side. Rock if you like. Look your head to the other side. Bring your feet together, lower them down, palms are up. Deep breath in. If you'd like, lift your hips or just stay down. Taking deep breaths. If you want to, you can put your hands so that you grab around your body to feel your breath come in. And then feel all the breath go out. One more time. If you want to, extend the arms and the legs and just breathe, relax your body. Stay as long as you like on your mat. Thank you guys for joining me today. And I'll see you again maybe on Monday at 11 for a gentle mat Pilates class, 11 to 11:35. So we move a little bit slower, stretch a little bit more, and bring the other person that lives in the house with you, if they're home, to do it with you. Okay? All right. So I thank you guys for coming to join me today. Have a great rest of the weekend. Tomorrow's Jenny with Zumba at 9, Sarah with yoga at 10:30. And then maybe I'll see you guys Monday, okay? Bye.